misunderstanding today. I say that respectfully. I move accordingly at the end of the day. I ain't gotta sweat you, let alone steal your work at the end of the day. Who are you? It be the thought process for me. Miss, ma'am, sir, whoever you are, you racist son of a, I said what I said at the end of the day. I hope you find peace in your own lane. Weird ass. I say that respectfully, word for word. Why I gotta steal your work for at the end of the day? The mathing ain't mathing at the end of the day. I'm the original owner of all my work at the end of the day. Gaslight anybody? See my lawyer with your low attention span. I say with your low IQ score. It's a thought process for me. How you original at the end of the day, but you coming over here, bother me at the end of the day. Never had to steal your work at the end of the day. Who are you with your low attention span at the end of the day? It really be the thought process for me. I hope you're watching me, watch me at the end of the day. Nobody cares where you're from. I say that respectfully. I move accordingly on God's time, and at the end of the day, shortchanging your neighbor, yo, that's the problem with people these days at the end of the day. I don't move that way. I move accordingly. I move off respect at the end of the day. Something that you can't get attuned with is knowing your worth. At the end of the day, trying to sucker punk me? You trying to punk me? You trying to punk me? This ain't no reality TV show, and I say that respectfully. Go find yourself to better yourself somewhere else. Return back to sender, because I ain't sent for you, and I say that respectfully. I've been moving accordingly at the end of the day. Steal your work, now I'm too original for that. Steal your work, now I'm too original for that. Word for word, are you crazy? Ma'am, sir, who raised you? And you disrespected me at the end of the day? Playing a racist card at the end of the day with that discrimination mindset? Low vibrational IQ score, your mother should have whooped your ass from birth, and I say that respectfully. Bothering innocent people should have taught you at the end of the day to stay in your own lane. And I say that respectfully. It really be the thought process to me. Come for me now, sucker. What's up? Say what you gotta say. I say that respectfully because I've been moving accordingly. I ain't gotta steal nobody's work at the end of the day. And I hope you watch me at the end of the day. You had so much to say. What's up? I'm waiting patiently at the end of the day. I'm a child of God at the end of the day. God installed gifts within me to become my best self vision of myself so I can elevate, prosper. Something that you can't get in tune with is knowing your worth. At the end of the day, steal your work? Nah, God created me differently. I put respect on it at the end of the day. When it come to my neighbor, and one thing I never had to do was shortchange my neighbor. At the end of the day, I big everybody up, good day, bad day, even the ones who disrespected me on their rainiest days. And I say that respectfully because I've always moved accordingly. It would really be the thought process to me. How people hide behind the page at the end of the day to hide their hand and play victim because they dealing with their own misery loves company. I ain't entertaining you today. It really be the thought process for me. I ain't got to steal nobody work. Any negative energy return back to sender. It's the thought process to me. We all not the same. I'm original. Original. Off the top of my head, something that you can't get in tune with is knowing your worth. Trying to sneak this your neighbor at the end of the day, only to realize you dead ass just failed the day. You failed the mission. Going back and forth with words with me at the end of the day, only to realize your IQ score was really slow. Low, you can't even see for yourself to know your worth at the end of the day. Word for word, why I gotta steal your words at the end of the day? Your shit don't even make sense at the end of the day. I said what I said, I put respect on it. I dated it for today. That word was been old. So you mean to tell me at the end of the day, Ryan, word for word, all my work that I put out, I copycat you? Are you stupid, slow, or retarded? What's your issue? Nah, for real, what's your issue? You a troll, hiding behind a fake page at the end of the day. You're weird. You ain't got nothing better else to do? It really be the thought process to me. It really do. What happened? I love this type of stuff. I want to go back and forth with you. Because at the end of the day, one thing I never had to do was lie or gaslight my way out of a situation. At the end of the day, with malicious intentions, that's a problem with people today. How people play victim and hide their hands. Third-party conversations ain't adding up at the end of the day. Damn, what was your intentions, neighbor? Oh, I see. Misery loves company. It's the thought process for me. This is what I do each and every day. I do it in my sleep. What happened? Are you okay? Are you okay? He done stole his work. She stole her work. Are you serious? Get out of here. Never had to copy nobody. And I say that respectfully. God gave me a gift at the end of the day to become my best self vision of myself Something that you couldn't get in tune with is knowing your worth. Mind your business with the mind of your business somewhere else at the end of the day. Because ain't nothing over here that's yours. And I say that respectfully, word for word. Are you really serious? Are you really serious? Word for word. You ain't got nothing better to do on a Sunday? Ma'am, sir. Come over here. You had so much to say in my comment section at the end of the day. What happened? Misery loves company. Somebody must not be treating you right at home at the end of the day for you to come bother me. And then you disrespect me, talking about I must be a black woman at the end of the day. What's your problem? It just goes to show you got a low attention span at the end of the day. What happened? I'm waiting. Next. I'm only getting better at this. Because with time and change and growth at the end of the day, I'm going to forever become my best self vision of myself at the end of the day. Because I'm allowing God to allow me to see my faith. Something that you couldn't get in tune with is knowing your worth, believing in yourself. Dysfunctional behavior, thought it was the norm. Your mama should have whipped your ass. That's the problem with people today. It really be the thought process for me. I don't have to steal nobody's work, word for word. I'm too original for that at the end of the day, let alone put respect on my work, and I say that respectfully, because I always move accordingly. Like I said, I didn't sin for you. Don't come for me at the end of the day. Any negative energy, return back to sender. And I say that respectfully, because I move accordingly. I'm on God's time, not misery loves company. That energy hit different. Something that you can't get in tune with is knowing your worth, to love yourself, to recognize, wow, you can't even look in the mirror today. That's why you mad at me. Misery loves company. It be the thought process for me. The date's not even adding up at the end of the day. It was posted today if you knew the calendar date. It really be the thought process for me. I don't gotta steal your work. I don't gotta copycat nobody. Nobody. I'm too original for that. I really am. But this is interesting to know, though. How someone has so much time in a day, right? To sit there and try to say that I took their work word for word. I stole your content like multiple other people content and made it my own. Never had to do such a thing at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. We are all not the same. I ain't got to fake gaslight my neighbor to wear a mask because I love myself too much and I know how to respect myself, to respect my neighbor. Something that you can't get in tune with is knowing your worth. It's a thought process to me. Like I said, we are all not the same. A child of God don't move like that, kicking their neighbor down. It's the thought process to me. I uplift my neighbor, not kick them down. I put respect on your work if that was the case at the end of the day, but you're not the original owner. It's the thought process of me. Make it make sense at the end of the day. Word for word, what I do at the end of the day is my own creativity that God installed within me. Hope you find peace in your own lane, neighbor, one day. And I said what I said respectfully. I hope you get the help for your mental health. And I hope you move accordingly moving forward. Kicking somebody down regardless of their culture, their religion, their sexual orientation, or disability at the end of the day. That's the problem with people these days. Hope you find peace in your own lane. I ain't sent for you, don't come for me. It's a thought process to me. Now your genuine love, respect. Leave innocent people alone with your malicious intentions having ass at the end of the day. With God's protection for every direction, something that you can't get into and is knowing your worth. It ain't my fault at the end of the day. I didn't send for you. Don't come for me. No, for real. If you're watching me at the end of the day. I hope you find peace in yourself. I really do. I hope you find peace within to love yourself, to know at the end of the day, leave innocent people alone who ain't bothering you, let alone to steal your work word for word. It would never be an even exchange, weird ass. Have a nice day somewhere else. Now you genuine love, respect. I'm an original owner of all my work that I put out. 3,000.7 videos that I posted. I'm the original owner. I started somewhere and I'm still here and I'm not going nowhere and I'm not getting discouraged because you don't see my worth. And that's okay. But somebody's going to respect me for who I truly am as well. I'm going to respect them, my neighbor, with no malicious intentions. I ain't got to steal nobody's work word for word. You're a weird ass. I say that respectfully. Have a nice day somewhere else. It's a thought process to me. Weak-minded mother. I said what I said.